What makes Reserva Alecrim special is the fact that it's not a typical glamping with tents, it's a luxury glamping. Just to mention, we have safari tents, we have domes, proper houses, we have even bungalows, also lagoons, biological pools, an amazing landscape. And it's also special because we try to provide the best experience to the guests. That's why we have 3 restaurants. Our guests don't want to leave this place, they want to enjoy what the premises have. They want to stay here all the time. That's why we need to provide an excellent guest experience. The typical guest of Reserva Alecrim, it's a guest that wants to reconnect with nature. They want to disconnect with the day-by-day world. They don't want a typical hotel, they want an experience. As people that are on the operation, we need a technology that allows us to be more focused on the guest. This is like a journey for the guest, and they don't want to stress about waiting, so we need a technology that can generate more automation and that simplifies everything to us, to save some time and dedicate more time to our guests. SIHOT, it's the right choice for Reserva Alecrim due to the fact that it's a very complete, intuitive and quite easy program to use. It saves us a lot of time, and saving us time, it allows us to be more focused on the operation and giving the best experience for our guests. Also, if I'm at home, sometimes if I have someone that needs help from me to give an answer, the fact that it's a cloud-based program, I can do it from home, which is very nice and time-saving. And also, we needed to do 2 crucial changes. The first one was regarding to the way we were doing our billings, and the second one, the fact that we didn't communicate that well. The way that we used to do billings, we used to use a PMS and also a program to do the invoices. And that consumed a lot of time, especially on the checkouts. Usually around 20 minutes to do the invoice, which led to frustration from our guests because they needed to wait 20 minutes just to do a checkout. And we needed to have a person dedicated just to do that. And in terms of operation, that was really a mess. So these days with SIHOT, in less than 5 minutes I can do a checkout, which saves us around 75 to 80% of the time to do that. Also, it's a program that is constantly trying to improve, and if the program is trying to improve, I think it makes us trying to improve as well. Regarding to communication, a department is here, the other one is really far away. Since we have SIHOT, we can generate up-to-date reports. I can give you the example of the day of a receptionist that usually starts around 7:45. She extracts the reports for maintenance, for housekeeping, restaurants, reception, and straight away at that time everybody has the information that they need in order to prepare the day. When I say report, for example, like check-ins, check-outs, in-house guests, and that allows us to have more information, which is a big tool in order to prepare the operation itself. Thanks to SIHOT, I can also talk with the team, have more meetings and tell them more about the goals and the objectives that we have, not only in terms of revenue, but also in terms of providing the guests a best experience. And if they have a best experience, I can have better reviews. If we have better reviews, everybody is happy. For example, a person from the financial department didn't talk that much with a person from maintenance, and maintenance didn't talk about anything with other departments. And the simple fact of having a report allowed people to have the same information and led to not existing miscommunication. So that made a property with 28 acres, which is a big property, to become a really close place. Everybody is closer these days. We must be a quite unique hotel in Portugal because these days 70% of our reservations are made with direct bookings. With SIHOT we can extract the numbers, and then alongside with our revenue department they can elaborate a report where they show how many bookings did the receptionists made, how many bookings like a travel agency has done, makes the receptionists have that competitive spirit, and that allows us to have those incredible numbers. The process of learning how to work with SIHOT was quite fluid, quite intuitive, although it's a very complete program. I have 2 new receptionists, and along with the head receptionist, we were planning to train them with this new system for a month, but it only took like a week for them to learn how to work with that program, which is, for me, amazing. With the previous PMS, we couldn't do not even 70% of what we are doing these days. It's like comparing a rock to a diamond. And one of the things that we chose SIHOT was the fact that we can do integration with new technologies. And definitely will help since we are growing even more, because as you are going to grow, also the needs are going to be different. I used to work before with other programs, and sometimes the support was terrible. Sometimes we needed to wait long periods of time, more than 2 days, to have an answer. With SIHOT, any time that we need, in a distance of a phone call or an email, they provide us the answer straight away. If we open a ticket and if we send an email, we have the answer even less than 1 day, sometimes even 1 hour, and the problem is solved. And also the fact that they speak Portuguese helps us a lot. And most of them, they used to work in hospitality, and they know how the operation goes, and that of course simplifies a lot and helps us a lot in the operation day by day. The only thing that I have to say is thank you, SIHOT.